Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so hello everyone. How are you today? Good. Are you good, Arya? How do you feel, Santi?
Great, sir.
Okay, so are you ready to start our lesson right now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so our lesson today is really different with our class
Yes.
in the before because so we will have the listening class right now. So I think you must be prepared your ear, and then you have to focus on the video on the projector.
Yes.
Okay, so before we start the lesson, let's pray begin. Okay, done. Okay, so I have a video that from hellocodesh.com, and I played it from YouTube. That the title is Rumpelstiltskin, and then so you can prepare your notebook, or maybe if you don't bring the book, you can use your gadget, your smartphone. So you have in the final video, you have to answer the question that I gave to you. Okay. So, are you ready, guys?
Ready.
Wait, can you see the projector? No.
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can probably. Okay. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Rumpelstiltskin. Once upon a time, there was a rich matchmaker. He told lots of lies, but he was so rich that nobody cared when he told lies. He's just joking. They all laughed. The rich hatmaker loved to go to dances with other rich people. At the dances, the rich people stood around and told lies to each other. My husband shot a turkey from 3 kilometers away, said the rich lady. My son is so smart, he teaches his teachers, said the rich man. My cat is so clever, she fetches sticks like a dog, said another rich lady. The rich hatmaker wanted to join the conversation, so he told his biggest lie yet. My daughter is so amazing. She can turn hay into gold. All the rich people nodded and smiled. Oh, yes, they said. How wonderful. Suddenly, there was a loud voice at the back of the room. She can turn hay into gold. It was the king. Everybody bowed and gasped as he walked up to the hatmaker. Did you say she can turn hay into gold? What it was, yes, stammered the hatmaker. Bring her to me, bellowed the king. He stormed out of the room. Oh dear, thought the hatmaker. What do I do now? The next morning, the hatmaker brought his daughter, Sophie, to a small room in the palace. Sophie was very confused. Why am I here? Your father is a liar, explained the king. Last night he said that you could turn hay into gold. I think that is a lie. I hate liars. Here's a bundle of hay. Please turn it to gold. It must be a bag of hay. Sophie gasped. Oh, and one more thing, said the king. If you fail, I will feed your father to my crocodiles. I hate liars. Everyone left. Sophie was alone. Oh dear, thought Sophie. What do I do now? Night fell. Sophie felt angry. How ridiculous, she thought. I can't turn here to food? It's impossible! Just then, she heard a strange little laugh. Hey, what do you have for me? A little man appeared in a corner of the room. He was very small. He had brown curly hair, a black hat, and red pointy shoes. Do you need some help, my dear? He asked. I need to turn this hay into gold, sighed Sophie. That's ridiculous! It's not possible! Oh, it is possible. I can do it for you, said the little man. Yes, please help me, begged Sophie. The little man pulled 2 knitting needles out of his pocket. He began to knit the hay into clothes.
And then, pause it. Before that, I think you have to photo the question, and then maybe while you are watching the videos, you can answer the question.
Can you
Scroll down.
Yes. Okay.
Okay? Okay, and then I'll start it again.
Passed through his needles, it turned into beautiful golden thread. He knitted golden scarves. He made golden hats and golden socks. Soon the hay was gone, and there was a pile of golden clothes on the floor. Hello, what do you have for me? Asked the little man. This diamond necklace? Suggested Sophie. Perfect, said the man. I need a diamond necklace. Sophie gave him a necklace. He said, "Tee!" and disappeared. The next morning, the king returned to the room. He opened the door and could not believe what he saw. Is this a trick? How did you do this? He demanded. Sophie's father interrupted. I told you! My daughter is amazing! Her mother was the same. Stop crying! Shouted the king. Sophie, come with me, please. The king led Sophie to another room. Inside the room were 10 piles of hay. If you did it once, you could do it again, said the king. It must be done by morning. And this time I locked the door. Everyone left, but the door was locked. Sophie was alone. Oh, for heaven's sake! But this time, Sophie knew what to do. She searched the entire room. She looked high and low. She looked behind the curtains. She looked out on the shelves. Little man, are you here? Just then, she heard a funny little laugh. Tee, what do you have for me? The little man appeared in a corner of the room. Once again, the little man pulled 2 knitting needles out of his pockets. He started to knit the hay. He knitted golden sweaters. He made golden gloves and golden underpants. Soon the hay was gone, and there was a pile of golden clothes on the floor. Hello, what do you have for me? That's really better, suggested Sophie. Perfect, said the man. I need a ring. Sophie gave her ring to the man. He said, "Tee!" and disappeared. When the king opened the door the next morning, he could not believe what he saw. How did you do this? He yelled. Tell me! No! Sophie shrugged. I taught myself to knit last winter. The king led Sophie to yet another room in the palace. This room was completely full of hay from floor to ceiling. Here are 100 bundles of hay, said the king, and there are 10 guards outside the door. This time, nobody can help you. I hope you are not lying, dear Sophie, the king said quietly. Remember, all lions will be fed to the crocodiles. Everyone left. Sophie was alone, and there were 10 guards outside the door. Again, Sophie knew what to do. She searched the entire room. She looked high and low. She looked under the table. She looked in the closet. Little man, where are you? But the little man wasn't there. Sophie sat down and cried. Soon she fell into a deep sleep. When she woke up, she couldn't believe her eyes. Every single piece of hay was gone, and there was a huge pile of golden clothes on the floor. The little man was sitting on top of the clothes. Oh, thank you, cried Sophie. I thought it was crocodile food for sure. The little man smiled. Hello, what do you have for me? This sapphire bracelet, said Sophie. No, I don't need a bracelet. These silver earrings, suggested Sophie. No, I don't wear earrings. Sophie grew angry. I don't have anything else to get you, she said. I know what I want, said the little man. Many years from now, give me your first child. What? No, cried Sophie. Or I will tell the king you are a liar. Sophie had no other choice. She agreed to the little man's deal. The king returned. When the king opened the door, he was amazed. There was a huge pile of golden clothes stacked from the floor to the ceiling. Really are amazing. You may go, but maybe one day you could teach me how to knit too. Sophie agreed. She ran out of the palace as fast as she could. 10 years passed. Sophie grew into a clever and accomplished woman. She married a kind man. They had a baby boy. One morning, Sophie was playing with her son in the garden when she heard that strange little laugh. Dee, what do you have for me? The little man stepped out from behind a bush. No, you can't have it! Screamed Sophie. She held her close to her chest. She cried and cried. We had a deal, my dear, said the little man. But I will give you another deal. Guess my name. If you know my name, you can keep your son. You have 3 days. Is it a deal? Sophie cried. It's a deal. The next night, the little man returned, and Sophie guessed all the common names. Is it Ted? No. Is it Jack? No. Is it Chris? No. The second night, she guessed some less common names. Is it Balthazar? No. Is it Ferdinand? No. Is it Alfonso? No. The third day, Sophie was panicking. She went for a walk in the forest to clear her head. It was already getting late. His feet are pretty like Norwegian, she thought. So maybe his name is Bjorn? But his nose is red like an Australian. So maybe his name is Keith. But his hand is Turkish. So maybe his name is Mustafa. Sophie walked deeper and deeper into the forest. She jumped over logs and climbed over rocks and then turned a corner. She was very surprised to see a small house. A woman was sitting on a porch. She was knitting baby clothes and singing quietly. On her neck was Sophie's necklace. On her finger was Sophie's ring.
Rumpelstiltskin, my love.
The woman shouted.
Can you come here? I need you to help me knit.
And guess who appeared at the door? It was the little man. Sophie ducked down behind a bush. How lucky! She ran home as fast as she could. That night, the little man came to see Sophie. He seemed very happy.
It's time, my dear.
He said,
So, do you know my name? Is it Rhubarb?
no.
Is it Roquefort? No. Is it Rumpelstiltskin?
The little man's face turned red with anger. He screamed and shouted and stomped his feet.
How did you know my name? How did you know my name?
But then he stopped and cried. He looked up at Sophie.
We would have loved your son very much.
He whispered. The little man wiped his tears away with the yellow handkerchief and disappeared. After that, Sophie and her family lived happily ever after, just like in the stories. But what happened to the little man? Well, look closely when you hear people telling big lies. Because big lies always keep big names. Rumpelstiltskin will usually be there, under the table, or on top of the cupboard. He is always waiting to make a good deal.
Okay, so I give you 5 minutes to make it perfect your worksheets. So you have to answer it all the questions. There are 10 questions. Is it hard for you? Have you done already? Have you done? Okay, so before we check your answer, maybe each one of you, or both, maybe you can give a story, a simple story of Rumpelstiltskin. Just summarize it. It's okay. You retell the stories. Come forward, please. Come forward, please. Yes, Andy. Who's first? Yes, Andy's first. Okay. Retell the stories that you watch the movie.
Bunch of rich people talking like to each other,
Then,
and then one father talking. Her daughter can make it into a girl, so king invited him and his daughter to his mansion at his castle, and the king gives chance to make a straw to a girl, straw like straw, so come into a girl, so the Rumpelstiltskin come to offering help to the daughter, but the Rumpelstiltskin also needed membutuhkan
necklace. And necklace. What's the first one? What's the
ring
ruby
for the
yeah.
exchange for maybe her go to heaven. So in second night, Rumpelstiltskin give her what?
Neither.
middle to
Swim.
swim middle. Fold.
Then
Fold. So but the last one, the last robotic one is a child from the doctor. Yeah. Or maybe second. Every second. So I forgot the name. Yeah.
okay. So Rumpelstiltskin wants your child. Yeah, wants your child because they don't use or wear bracelet and something like that. So they want Rumpelstiltskin want the Sophie's child, but Sophie with the family still loves her child. So Rumpelstiltskin have a new deal that if Sophie knew the name of the Rumpelstiltskin on small things, yeah, small people, and then he was okay that Sophie can save her. So that is the ending, and then Sophie take a walk around the forest, and then fortunately Sophie come to the place that fortunately it's Rumpelstiltskin house, and then so Sophie knew that the name of the tribe people is Rumpelstiltskin, and then Sophie can save her baby. Yeah, I think that's the ending. Okay, give applause for us. Okay, so I want you guys to make your worksheets and then submit on the ad link. Yeah, you can submit it on the ad link. I'll give the deadline at 12 p.m. Yes. At 12 p.m. Sorry. Yeah, 12 p.m. Okay, 12 p.m. So I think it's 1 hour today, so you can make it perfect your worksheets. Yes. Okay. So before that, I want you to make a group. And then each group consists of 2 people. And then for the homework, you have to find some video. It's whatever from YouTube, TikTok, or something like that. It's okay. It's up to you. And then the first member have to make the question, and then the second have to answer it. Okay? Good. Okay, do you understand? Okay. I think that's all. So see you next time on the next meeting. I think on the next meeting we have to study about tenses again, same as the previous meeting. Continuing the tenses before that, we study about simple present tense, present tense, and then the next meeting we have to study about past tense. Okay, before that, I want to know, have you do you forget or you still remind that the previous slide about present tense? Can you mention? Anyone can mention how many tenses in the present tense? 16. It's all the tenses, 16, but in the present, how many present tense? No? Present tense. 4 times 4. So, present tense, this consists of 4. Yeah, present tense, simple present tense, and then present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and then present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so in the next meeting, we will study about past tense. It consists of 4 tenses that must be simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and then past perfect continuous tense. So I think you must prepare before we start our lesson in the next meeting. So you are ready to accept all the content. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all I can say for more LS. Yeah, so I will apologize, maybe I have a mistake. And then, yeah, see you again and have a nice day, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.